Have a great day. The sun is shining. Hello, Ms. Joan. Hello, Robert Montgomery. Can I call you Bobby Knight? Hello, Molly Starr. Hello, Steve. Got a little sun in my face. So if I struggle answering your multitude of questions or acknowledging every howdy do, I apologize in advance. Good morning, Miss Joan. You know what I got here. Hello, Miss Hen. Hello, Kai. Hello, user. Hello, Virgie. Hi, user. Hello, Rosenduff. Hello, Joe K. Hello, Robert, Ogan, and Jake. Kind of got the phone set pretty low today. Might drive me crazy. Hey, thank you so much for following the host. I so appreciate that. What's next? Good morning, Scott Concrete. Anyway, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. Good morning, Shannon. This is a little show I've been doing for a long time. They call Bobby Knight Montgomery. It's a show I've been doing a long time. It's a show about me kind of talking, just rambling, saying anything that comes to mind. Good morning, Laura, or a.k.a. Whirling Dervish. Got any good lip syncs planned today? But it is a show, again, about me kind of sharing a little bit about life, sharing a little bit about experiences, sharing things we all go through. I share them a little more than some might. Good morning, Julie Flanagan. I'm glad you hopped on this morning. I would have been very sad if you missed today's show. Hello, user. This is a perfect morning show. Well, thank you, Barb. I think it says Barb. I appreciate that you call it a perfect morning show. I think there's something to it, quite honestly. I think there's something good. Hi, Julie. I think there's something good to it. I think we all look for a sense of community or connection or what have you. And again, I started this show a long time ago, and I've always gotten I'll get some negative stuff, of course, but I'll get some really heartfelt thank yous. And, hey, this means a lot, or, hey, I didn't feel so alone, or, hey, this, or, hey, that, watching your show. And it just was a good start to my day. So I think it means something. I think I'm on to something. I think there's value in it for me. It seems like there's value in it for people watching because you guys are watching. You don't have to. But anyway, it's not just a show about me talking. For those that have been watching a while, it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, hello, Yvonne. I got my Yeti here, my purple Yeti. My black Yeti is still MIA. I hope to eventually find it, but my daughters bought me for this for Christmas. And thank you, Madonna. Good morning. Hello, Fiorella. Glad you're here. Bought me this for Christmas. I hoarded it. I didn't use this purple mug for a month because I wanted to keep it clean. You should see how gross not gross, but it's coffee stained. My black Yeti is, wherever it is. So anyway, I didn't use this for about a month, and I finally broke it out. The day I broke it out, I've lost my black Yeti. So now I have no choice. Oh, jambalaya sounds good. Jambalaya sounds good. Hey, Madonna, thank you so much for following the host. But anyway, as I was saying, it's a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot purple Yeti of coffee here. And I'm excited to have a sip. It's not my first sip. Hello, Joy. Good morning. And I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot Yeti or cup or mug or receptacle or plastic bottle of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Ooh. You can tell probably from my reaction, it was quite hot. I have two people coming my way. I'll tell you where I'm at in a minute. But I have people coming my way, and they're wondering why I'm sitting on this bench on a Sunday morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you? You stop by Dunkin' Donuts and just go for your walk?
Yeah, yep. We do.
Long walk.
Every Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. How far you walk?
Usually to Jewel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Ogden, Washington. I live right up by there.
Oh, do you?
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful morning for a walk. The sun is shining, and the Riverwalk we're blessed to have in Naperville.
How about it? We live on the Riverwalk. We're on the other side, right across the street from the high school.
Oh, wow.
In those condos.
Yeah.
So we
use it a lot.
I'm having a hard time ever thinking of leaving because of this. Because it's so relaxing. And
it is.
I do what you're doing. I just sit there and, although that's a good idea having a towel.
All right. Well, yeah, on a cold day you need a towel. I do a live show every morning, and I'm doing one right now, so your voices are being heard, but I won't ask your name.
What's your
Coffee with Ken. And I post it all over like social media, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. And I usually do it at my house, but my house has like a void of cell phone connection. So I've been doing it on location the last couple days. And here I am along the Riverwalk. I used to work in that building.
Okay.
And used to love coming here and just strolling along. It's such a blessing, the Riverwalk is.
It clears your mind, brings you peace.
Oh my gosh, especially on a Sunday morning. The world is asleep on a Sunday morning. It's amazing. It's like, I walk my dog and like there's not even any cars on the street.
Yeah, I know. It's a little limited, isn't
it?
Well, Ken, you have a good one.
Enjoy your walk.
Good luck on your podcast.
Thank you. All right, Coffee with Ken. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Good morning, Natalie. As you can tell, I apologize for ignoring you. Let me have another sip and I'll show you where I'm at. Way to go, looking good. I had a runner run by. Yesterday, I went to downtown. You heard. Yesterday, I went to downtown Naperville, kind of in a busier area. And I'm probably, half a mile down the Riverwalk. Good morning, Ty. From where I was yesterday, in a little quieter area. I'm going to grab the phone, apologize for my shaky hands, and show you where I'm at. I'm at a quieter section of the same Riverwalk I was at yesterday that runs through downtown. Let me go down to the river. This is the DuPage River. It's it's always kind of murky. But really pretty area here in the summer. It's even got its own quiet beauty right now. You cannot see, but behind me and through those trees, I don't think you can see, is North Central College, which is a small Division III, but I think very highly ranked college here in downtown Naperville. I got a goose coming to say hi to me. There's smallmouth bass fishing in here. We got a lot of covered bridges. I came to this location today. I think it's pretty, but B, it means something to me. Behind that garbage dumpster, if you can see that building in the back across the parking lot, there's my car all alone, is where I worked for a bunch of years. I was a realtor at Keller Williams. Is this an okay view for you guys? At Keller Williams for, like 12 years. And most of the time we were in that office, and I used to come out here and, sit, drink some coffee, go for a walk. You can walk to downtown Naperville right that way. Hello, Abby. And just enjoy some peace and some quiet and, to get away from, the office setting. If you watched yesterday, you know how I feel about geese. I'd say I'm a golfer, but I'm almost a former golfer. And there's a goose honking his goose, whatever it's called. Got his gander up, I guess, sitting or squawking over there. I think geese are kind of mean, and I think they're like winged wolverines. On the golf course, you got to have your golf club to defend yourself, because they'll come at you and hiss. They're like snakes. You know what I mean? Let's have a little more coffee. So anyway, yeah, I'm just in a quiet area here that I enjoy a lot. It is Sunday, and you know what Sunday is. Sunday's my day I get to spend with my little nugget of love, Augie. And where I'm at right now is about halfway between my house and his mom's house. And planning on drinking some coffee and relaxing for a little bit here. Maybe talk to you guys for a while. And go pick up my son, go see my daughter and kiss on her and love on her. I was with her a little bit yesterday. And but today's my day for Augie. And I'm looking forward to hanging out with him. We need some groceries. I was taking a quick little inventory before I headed out the door. As you that have been watching a while, you know I like to pack a few things for snacks for him as we go about our morning. And I looked at the inventory in the refrigerator. It's kind of low. So we may ignore our typical Starbucks trip this morning. We usually start our day at Starbucks before we go to church. We may pass on that and head on over and get some groceries. I've been out of milk for a few days, and let me tell you, I enjoy I got pretzel sticks. I'm strong on. It's funny, Julie, I appreciate you noticing, but you being the phone, is resting on a small tub of my pretzel sticks. That's our favorite snack. They crunch so good, and he works on his hand-eye coordination, grabs them. I work on my, you guys know I got shaky hands. Sometimes I'll be opening a bag and I'll go, ooh. Nah, I'm usually okay opening a bag of pretzels. But anyway, let's have a little more coffee. Oh, somebody asked what kind of coffee I drink. I drink a few different kinds. Yes, I do live by Ogden in Washington. I drink a few different kinds of coffee. Today, I am drinking hazelnut from Dunkin' Donuts, a black. And it says, hello, Kivo. As I've said before, when I drink coffee at home, and I made this at home, or basically when I drink it at home, I drink it black. And I don't know, when I'm on the road, which means Starbucks. Well, you should have told me it was your birthday yesterday, Kivo. I would have sung for you. Is it anybody's birthday today? Is it anybody's birthday today? I don't sing the day. I actually have a buddy whose birthday it was yesterday, February 25th. I shot him a video, sang him happy birthday, sang my heart out as I do. Me, Abby, it's not really your birthday. It can't be your birthday, I doubt. Is it really your birthday? Is it really your birthday, Abby? Well, don't say me tomorrow. Don't say me tomorrow. I don't sing for birthdays yesterday or tomorrow. I've got rules. I've got rules about my singing. It can't be your birthday every day. That doesn't work either. I'm especially sensitive about it. I apologize. Because I had a woman, a troll, and she admitted to being a troll. Hop on and say it was her twin's birthday. And I sang my heart out to him. And she doesn't even have twins. She said like Tommy and Timmy or something. I forgot what it was. It was a couple months ago. And I put it all into my singing. I put it all into my singing. Somebody asked, why do I have a towel? Well, because it's February and it's cold out and I'm sitting on a bench and my little bottom would get cold if I wasn't sitting on a towel. Hold on, I got some people coming. Hello there. Hello. You got your coffee, I see. Yes. The last couple had Dunkin' Donuts. What are you drinking? Oh, you're Sparrow. Sparrow.
Yeah, we came from the other way.
Yeah, Sparrow's fancy. Right. The seating in Sparrow's kind of tough. It is tight. It is tight.
And it's so busy.
Well, it's the only coffee shop.
The Starbucks have all closed in the downtown Naperville area.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, the Sparrow's nice, especially in the summer when you can just take it and then sit like in the Wi-Fi park. The
Wi-Fi park's right there. Or, I mean, they have the seating right out in front as well.
Yeah.
And, yeah, no, it's a nice addition. I hope they reopen that big Starbucks as a regular Starbucks soon.
Boy, that would be nice.
I read that that was the plan, but I've seen absolutely nothing going on there. So I'm kind of doubtful.
Yeah, because Starbucks has gone to a drive-in model,
Right.
And that one was so awesome. And then they turned it into that bar version, which I wasn't a fan of.
Yeah, it's just weird, right?
Well, enjoy your walk, guys.
All right, see you later.
Enjoy your coffee. Okay, sorry. I apologize. They went to a different coffee shop. They went to Sparrow Coffee, which I was at with a friend the other day. I don't often go to Sparrow. I usually go to Starbucks. I got the app. Coffee's a little cheaper. They give free refills. They give huge waters. Hello, Joy. Somebody asked if I live by the DuPage Children Museum. I live. A couple ladies with a dog are walking by. I live maybe a half mile from there, just north of Ogden. If just north of Ogden. Hello, ladies.
Hi, good morning.
I like your tights.
Thank you.
They got a lot of style.
Appreciate that.
And what was I saying? Yeah, our Starbucks. We used to have a bunch of Starbucks in downtown Naperville. And I probably talked to you guys about this before. They had an awesome one that people would come in and take pictures of because it was huge. But it was so huge they thought they could do more, and they turned it in one of those fancy schmancy Starbucks. Got a couple ladies coming my way. What was I saying? They turned it into a fancy schmancy Starbucks reserve with alcohol. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Have a good walk.
Thanks.
Let me have a little more coffee. I'm in such a pretty area. And again, it's Sunday morning, so it's kind of quiet, but it's always kind of quiet right here. And I talked about the Riverwalk before. We're blessed to have it. We're blessed to be in a town that has a river in it, because I think river towns are really neat. And they built the Riverwalk, which, let me show you what it is. It's all these bricks, It's like the yellow brick road, except it's not yellow. And what's kind of cool, I'm giving Naperville Chauffeuring Limited, I assume you can see that. When they built it, they sold or helped finance it, I guess, with just donations. And it was built in like 1981. And apparently, if you donated a certain number of dollars, you would get a brick with, I don't know. Let me see, there's one over here. In memory of, hold on, I'll show you this one over here. Again, people could do it, or businesses could do it. In memory of Deep, miss you, love Mom and Dad. Now, here's one. Jack McCambridge, 80th birthday, 3/28/2002. So apparently if you donated enough money, or I don't know, you donate, because that was 2002. I don't know. If you donate, you can get your name on a brick. And I think it's kind of cool. And I don't know, this would be a nice spot. I mean, I guess anywhere would be a nice spot. It's so pretty. I almost wish I had one of those where you can walk and talk at the same time, because it's just so pretty going that way into town. Maybe I will. Are you guys okay if my hand's shaking when I'm walking? The phone can be kind of bouncy. You're okay with that? No, my dog is not with me. Somebody asked if Holly was with me. If Holly was with me, it'd be much more chaotic. She would want to say hi, like excitedly, to everybody that came by. And certainly we've had a couple dogs walk by since I've sat down, and she'd be wanting to, if there were no people, if I could promise that no people would come by, she'd have a great time and be running in the river and sniffing all the sticks and doing her thing. All right, a couple of people said let's walk. You guys okay if I walk? Bear with me. I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to try and remember to keep my hands steady. I'm going to leave those pretzels there. Nobody better steal them. Augie and I really like snacking on them. So I wish I almost should walk this way so you could see the river behind me, but I want to walk this way. There's a reason for it. First of all, I think trees are really cool because they're big. They're huge. Look at this big old bad boy tree. You know, I'm assuming it's an oak tree. I'm not a treeologist or anything, but it's just massive. And they're cool, and they're old, and here's its friend. There's some people walking along with their chocolate lab over there. Bet that chocolate lab wants to go swimming. But let's walk. I'm going to walk to the covered bridge. I think I have time for that. It's, I don't know, 3-4 minutes down the way. And again, you're getting kind of the ugly view. You're getting the commercial side. But remember, I'm looking out that way at a pretty river and the sun rising. So can I do it in my left hand? I probably can try and do it in my left hand. But my left hand might be, I don't know, maybe it's more steady. I don't know. I'm going to do my best. You want to see the river. I want you to have great thoughts of Naperville. So even if your thoughts are of a shaky Naperville, that's okay. Just imagine it's like San Francisco and we're getting a small earthquake. Squirrels are interesting little critters, and I talked about them yesterday. They're very playful. My dog Holly loves chasing squirrels. They seem like good little critters. I was working, as I told you. Oh, what's really cool, although they're fried out, as you can see, you know, as spring's coming, you see various plants come into life and flowers come into life. And I do not know if those were, they were plants for sure. Perhaps they were flowers. Right there, I don't know if you can see it behind me. It's Worley Stadium. And Worley's a popular name here in Naperville. We got a guy named Scott Worley running for mayor this year. And, or that's Benedetti Worley Stadium. Apologies to Mr. Benedetti or Mrs. Benedetti, who wasn't getting any credit. But there's a street named after the Worleys. And again, we got a guy named Worley running for mayor. I'm going to keep walking again until I get to the covered bridge. It's a stadium. It's a football stadium. It's North Central College, which is a Division III school with an awesome football program. They're often in the national championship game. Really, and this is important to me because I used to run cross country and track. Really a world-class college for cross country and track. Many time national champions. Kind of interesting. I'm going to just show you. 'Tis the season. We had a little snow the other day, and we're getting some melt, and it's running off into our lovely river, which, to be honest, isn't as lovely as it is at certain times of the year. But again, it's got its own quiet beauty. And I wanted to share it with you this morning. Were they national champions this year in football, I assume you're talking, or cross country? There's a little island across the way. I've done a video when the water's lower, and obviously at this time of the year with snow melting and the rain you get in the spring, water's kind of high in the river. But when the water's low, you can walk across that area and go out into the island. I did a video several months ago where I was running across that island. It was a very witty video. It was the key to staying young is to hang out with older people. Let me have a little more coffee. My pinky on my right hand is getting cold. Uh-oh. I see some signs up ahead that say river closed. I wonder what that even means. You can't close a river, can you? See what I mean? River closed. Oh, closed, but they have a guy in a canoe with a line through it. So apparently, you are not currently allowed to boat through this area. I might take you up to the bridge. This would be a pretty place for me to sign off and say goodbye. But I'm going to take you up to the bridge first. Is anybody still watching? Are you guys still there? Half the reason I'm doing this, as I said, is doing this out here is to for the Wi-Fi connection, not the Wi-Fi, the cell phone connection. My house seems to be have a void of Verizon connection, and I do these live videos every day, and the reception has been very spotty, and spotty reception is no fun on a live video. So I'm going to just show you real quickly what we're walking up to. Super cool covered bridge. Again, they plant, you can see, maybe you can see, they have places that they plant flowers in the warmer months. I was at a different covered bridge yesterday, but just a really beautiful town, And, you know, I'm not showing, I'm just showing you part of it. A commercial area is off that way with tons of bars, tons of restaurants. Just a great place to stroll, tons of fountains, tons of nice people. And again, I don't know if you can see, but there's the football stadium off that way. And I apologize if you can't see. Let me see if I can put my phone against here. Hope I don't drop it in the river. Don't want to drop it in the river. How's that? Walking club, very cool place to walk. It is amazing. It is really beautiful. Hello there, sir.
Good morning.
How are you? I like your green hood.
Yeah, thank you.
Bright green.
Yeah.
I like bright colors.
Yep, it's bright, all right. I get comments all the time.
Well, it'd be hard not to. You'd have to be blind not to comment on that hood.
Yes, if I'm working road construction.
Well, that too. At least you're safe at night. Nobody will run you over in your car or their car. Can you go with me? Go with me where? Great place to walk. And again, this path, it's called the Riverwalk, is a few miles. I don't know, Jack Taylor, you might know better than I. But a few miles, goes through the heart of downtown Naperville, and you can take it a long, long way that way. It's not brick paved the whole way, but it is paved. And there's runners and there's bikers, and they go through various forest preserves. And just up that way, I'll tell you what, there's a ton of bars and restaurants. So if you're into that sort of thing, I think they'll be serving Bloody Marys at the Lantern here soon. And if the Lantern's not your cup of tea, way to go Penn State.
Nice.
I actually went to Illinois, but I'll cheer for your team anyway.
I went to South Florida, so.
All right, we'll go.
It's all different.
It's keeping you warm. So anyway, yeah, I'm in a quiet area. Yesterday I sat out in a more trafficked area in downtown. Again, downtown is 100 yards that way. But again, this is kind of the quieter side of the Riverwalk, but a peaceful side, a beautiful side. And thank you for tuning in, Shannon. I so appreciate you. I so appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I'm going to grab my phone and go back. Thank you, Scott Concrete. It is. I tell you what, these covered bridges are spectacular. Again, show you what it's like that way. I don't know if you can see the river. And again, it's kind of murky, the water right now, but 'tis the season for murky water. But this is kind of a famous Burger King. It's the back of a Burger King, so it doesn't look very pretty. But it's kind of famous. It's been there forever. I mean, it hasn't really been there forever, but it's been there a hell of a long time. And it's amazing because it's got to be such valuable property I don't know who really dines at Burger King these days. When's the last time you guys have eaten at Burger King? I mean, I think their flame-broiled burgers are a good idea. They taste good. There's something about it, though, that seems kind of, pardon the use of the word, cringy. Can I ask? Can you ask what? Tom Stanford, I know nothing about the Murdaugh trial. I don't really watch the news. Burger King is way better than McDonald's. Okay. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate your thoughts. McDonald's seems to have a better system, though. Have it down to more of a science. Hold on. I'm looking for a place to set my phone. Oh! So I can sign off. Maybe I'll just pop it right here. Look where I'm placing you guys. I'm really using, I don't know, nature to its fullest. I live in Naperville, Illinois. This is a town of about 150,000. I think it's 145,000, just west of Chicago. There's a hospital just down the way. I don't know, not even a mile that way, probably. Washington will get a fair amount of ambulances, and I think that's what we just heard. I guess Burger King's open. A car just pulled up to the drive-up, and I heard. All right, you guys are talking about this Murdaugh guy. Yeah, I don't know. I find it best not to get caught up in that stuff. Like the news. It's interesting. I was on my dog walk today. The job's great. I found my special future partner from your country. All right, I appreciate it. What country are you from, I wonder? Does the sky look blue behind me? I hope so. Let's see, it's 8:32. I'm just checking the watch because I got to pick up my my little nugget of love in a little bit. Probably, but it's only not even a 10-minute drive from here, so it's not too far, so I don't have to rush off. And I don't want to be there early. Sit in my ex-wife's driveway, sipping my purple Yeti, waiting for 9 o'clock. So I don't know what else I have for you, though. I was all ready to sign off, and then I realized I should probably talk for another 10 minutes, or just enjoy the peace and quiet by myself. What was I saying? Oh, I was thinking about it on the walk this morning with Holly. I haven't drank in a long time, like 15, 16 months, alcohol. And I was just thinking, as I was walking by these beautiful homes that had nice patios and backyards and stuff, it's interesting when you stop drinking that your life, you almost have to find other things to do for fun. Because I used to define, if I was having fun in life, it was always with a drink in my hand. So, like, I was walking by these nice patios in these backyards today, and I thought, wow, I would have bought that house going, hey, that'd be a great place to have a party and get beers and drink Heineken and sit out back and enjoy the sunset, you say, but you're while you're drinking. And when you stop drinking, life can be just as fun, but you look at it differently. And it's just been a weird experience for me, and it's still something I'm Wolverines with wings. 4 of them came by. I'm glad they didn't eat me. But it's just interesting because, before, 2 years ago, if I would have envisioned going on a cruise, I would have pictured myself on the deck with a margarita or a cold beer or whatever. Any vacation was alcohol connected. Really, anything you did was alcohol connection. Birds have an awareness. They can smell desperation. Kind of like lions and stuff like that. I don't think that goose smelled any desperation on my part. Oh, got a couple beautiful white dogs coming this way. I might show them to you, although I feel a little bad throwing a guy on video when he doesn't want to be thrown on video. So I won't, but there are a couple nice looking dogs. Hello there. How are you? Can I show somebody your dogs? Okay, I didn't want to put you on camera if you didn't want to know. I just was telling them there's a couple beautiful dogs coming our way. Are those poodles?
Golden doodles.
Golden doodles.
Aussie doodle.
No shedding on those things.
Yeah, this little one. One puppy, one old lady.
All right, well, enjoy your walk, sir. So it's like more Zen Ken without drinking. What's the crime rate? Where I'm at? I don't know. It's 150,000 people. I'm sure there's some crime, but I don't really, I don't think there's really much crime here in Naperville at all, but you could probably Google right now. You could probably answer that exactly from where you are better than I. Google crime rate in Naperville, Illinois. I would guess it's pretty darn low. It's kind of funny, and I was talking about it yesterday. I had a viewer, I was a realtor for 17 years. I had a viewer ask me, a friend of mine, Jack Taylor, asked me what my favorite schools in Naperville are. And my first instinct was, I can't say, because I've been a realtor for all of this time, and you can't talk about good schools and bad schools. As a realtor, you can lose your license. And somebody just asked me what the crime rate is in Naperville, and that's another dangerous topic. You know, you can't talk about such things as a realtor. It's really kind of silly to me. I mean, I don't know, who doesn't want to know about such things? You know, that's not you know, everybody's concerned about those things. And it's interesting just being able to talk freely, if I wanted, about the crime rate. I would say it's very low in Naperville, but you can Google it. I love hiking exercise in the morning there. All right, do you live in Illinois, or do you live? Hello there. I so appreciate you guys joining. My butt's getting a little cold. Somebody asked me earlier, why the towel? And the answer, as I told them earlier, is because when you don't have a towel and you're sitting on a hard rock in the winter, it's cold. I don't understand what you were trying to say about cruises and drinking in opulence without it. No, I'm not dating. I just got divorced 2 weeks ago, so I'm not dating. I don't know. I used to drink every day, and it was how I'd look at something and I'd picture myself with a drink on a back deck, or in a new kitchen, or on a cruise, or on vacation. I would picture myself wherever I was imagining having fun. There was always a drink in my hand. And now that I don't drink, it's interesting. You look at things differently. Like a cruise would be fun because you still get to see beautiful things. You get to go parasailing or whatever else you might do on a cruise. But part of what I enjoyed on a cruise before was going gambling. And when I'm gambling, I'm drinking. And it's just, you spend so much time, especially I did, of your life drinking. You know, almost everything I did was an excuse to drink. And now that I don't, you just have so much more time on your hands. You're going, crap, what am I going to do with all this time? And you go, I think I'll make a bunch of videos. What about the big houses and porches without drinking? Well, I mean, that's different. But I looked at the porch as a place to drink. That's what I'm saying. Good morning. Thank you for having coffee with me this morning. I appreciate you guys all joining on the recent controversy. People are asking me opinions on controversies. I don't know. I try and stay away from controversies. Sometimes I find myself falling flat into some controversies. But sometimes life will do that to you. Well, I appreciate it, Banco. That's what I mean. I just kind of picture, for me, the longest time, I looked at everything. You know, I looked down the river and I'd think, oh, the lantern's there. Maybe I should go grab a burger and a beer. You know, or Yeah, I don't know. I looked. I did like Heineken. Oh yeah, I still like Heineken Zero, but you only want like one or two non-alcoholic beers. I've heard there are some haunted areas in Naperville. Apparently, about 100 years ago, there was a bad train wreck not too far, just on the other side of town. And they say some of those buildings are haunted. There's a Halloween tour, and I'm not going to bring it up because it's kind of a sad Naperville thing, but there was a woman that was mentally disturbed a little bit, apparently, and I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, her house is still there, and it was bought by North Central College, and I don't know. Lululemon is haunted with Naperville women. Lululemon's crazy expensive. Crazy expensive. I mean, everything's pretty crazy expensive now. But yeah, I did a yoga class. The Lululemon used to be in downtown. I mean, it's still in downtown Naperville, but it was in a smaller area, smaller store, and it was in a smaller store. And they used to do yoga class every Saturday morning, and I really enjoyed it. But now they've moved to a bigger store with higher ceilings and everything, and somebody asked what Lululemon is. I think they sell, I guess, athletic gear for men, or for women mainly, but now men as well. And fairly high price, tights, shorts, a lot of yoga type clothes, but fairly expensive. You buy a t-shirt there, it's $50 type thing. But probably good quality. My daughters like it, I know, so got to save up to buy them a gift card to Lululemon. So anyway, got a couple young ladies coming that way and a guy coming this way. And then I'm going to sign off. I might say hi. Hello there, sir.
Good morning. Beautiful morning.
Beautiful morning. Beautiful. I love Naperville. Athleta, yeah. It's a brand, and they also promote yoga classes. Okay. Those two ladies that walked by earlier went to yoga. But anyway, what time is it? It's almost 8:45. You guys know what happens at 9 o'clock? I pick up my little nugget. Real quickly, I stopped by, went to his mom's house and took Eve out for a couple hours yesterday. Eve's my youngest. She's 4 months old, and she's just an absolutely beautiful little baby. I'm a little biased because I'm her dada. But she really is. She's got beautiful blue eyes and a beautiful smile, and is the sweetest little thing. But I'm ready, honestly, to take two children out in the car. At the same time, I'd be juggling them. So I had to leave Augie there because Augie's my Sunday I spend with Augie, but he felt like I was ditching him, and it always tears my heart out. Leaving him and taking Eve out, and because Eve's so small, she honestly doesn't know that I'm leaving her or taking her. She's 4 months old, but Augie's almost 2 now, and if he sees his dada come over, he thinks his dad is there for him, and he doesn't like the idea, I don't believe, of sharing dada with his little sister. But I think it's something he's going to have to get used to. And as they get a little bigger, we're going to rock and roll and have a great, do fun things. Somebody brought up the DuPage Children's Museum. Maybe go there sometime and enjoy Naperville and enjoy life and enjoy being together. And I'm looking forward to picking up my little guy in a little bit, spending the morning with him or the day with him, taking him to church, showing him off, because the ladies that work at the child area at my church just love him to death because he's a little angel, and I don't know, he brings smiles to those that see him, and looking forward to seeing him. And I'll go get the pretzels. My car's parked right by the pretzels. I appreciate that, Missy. I left my tub of pretzels on the bench. Wonder if anyone stopped. I go there, there's either a flock of geese pecking at it or a homeless dude. Eating my pretzels. Hey, I'll tell you what, if there's a homeless guy eating the pretzels, he needs them more than Augie and I do. I do need milk. I appreciate the reminders. But anyway, it is 8:45. I've had a wonderful morning with you guys, sharing a little bit of my morning with you, sharing a little bit of coffee with you. I'm going to have one more sip. Sharing a little bit about the beauty that is Naperville, and I hope you've enjoyed me sharing it with you. Hope you've enjoyed your morning. Hope you got a great night's sleep. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.